Senator Crystal. And first and foremost, I want to thank everyone who's been participating, making sure that person living with disability, because I'm one of those artists who live with disability. And I remember when I started my career, how people used to judge me and look at me in a very weird manner. To a level whereby I used to wear shades. People think it was a cool move or fashionable, but for me it was hiding the stigma that was going around. But before I continue, just to answer your question, this is very interesting. As you are speaking there, I just looked on my right side and I noticed DJ Euphoric, the DJ who's playing here right now. DJ Euphoric came to me so many years ago, 7 years back, and he was like, Daddy Owen, I'm very passionate about music, and I want to do something in music. And I was like, not all of us can become musicians. Not all of us are talented in a different way. But there's a way I feel you can do it. And during one of my launch for my album, we decided to put DJ Euphoric on top of my stage and urged guys to buy for him his first decks and for him to train to become a DJ. And as I'm just seated here looking at him, many years later, he's a very established DJ. Just by the opportunity that I gave him on that day, right now he's a very established DJ. Naona vidole zinamuasha hapo kila saa anafinya vitu. And I normally see him nowadays rolling with all the dignitaries in State House. I think all the CS right now know him. And I know right now he's the official DJ for PPMC. Yeah. And for me, this is just an example of that we don't need sympathy. As person with disability, we need opportunities. We don't need sympathy. Same with musicians. Like most of you guys here know my song Mbona, which I did with Deno. And Deno is a visually impaired musician who came to me at the same time and he asked me, Daddy Owen, I want to become a musician. What can I do? And I told him, let's collaborate and do something. So I'm here as an artist. And the reason why I'm even sitting in front of you guys right now is because of the opportunity I've been accorded by so many people. And by the creative economy, I can see right now, but the new government is really working hard to make sure that the creative economy is really empowered. And Kennedy is here as an example. He can tell us that AI right now is really transforming so many things. And the way we say education is an equalizer, AI is becoming one of the biggest equalizers at the same time. And there are so many softwares nowadays that have been generated from maybe Runway ML and things like DAL-E. All these softwares can really help persons living with disability to transform their lives and make sure they can compete or even showcase their talent in equal measure than any other person. So the most important thing right now is for all of us to be given an opportunity, no sympathy. We need an opportunity to showcase what we can do. Because even when Kennedy was starting to speak here, I know so many of us were like, oh, will he even continue or finish his speech? But that's what we need. We need to encourage him that at the end of the day, no matter how much he looks like he's struggling, we need to give him an ear and listen to what he's about to say. As an artist who's living with disability, at the same time, a father who has a son who is autistic, I can say disability is not a joke. And disability is a club that any one of us can join. Anyone can join any day, any moment. And just to thank Crystal for the work that she has done. I remember the act has been there, lingering, and no one was even pushing to that level. And I remember even the first time that it was adopted, it was due to the accident that our former president had. And that is the time we started paying attention towards persons living with disability in this country. Only because the president had an accident. What if the accident never happened? No one will be talking about it right now. So to challenge all of us here, even to challenge the CSS, the president, we need to see even the appointments of CSS, even the PSS. We need to see even 5 or 2 or 1 appointment to lead as an example for all of us to know that it's important for all of us to be inclusive and to set up an environment for persons living with disability to work like any other. Thank you.
Wonderful.